and welcome to Political Common Sense for America. I'm Brian Boeheim, the political engineer. And I want to talk for a few minutes about the fair tax. Now, you know we're a proponent of the flat tax because of its simplicity and transparency. The fair tax has gotten a lot of press recently, and I want to explain the challenges with the fair tax because, in my opinion, somebody's not doing the math. Because for a fair tax to work, and we'll use the year 2007 like we always do for taxes and for federal budgeting, in 2007 you would have needed somewhere in the range of 20 to 24% sales tax on every item that you buy to cover the discretionary budget. Now think about that for a minute. 20 to 24%. Now you have to have that because you have to take into account that as soon as you impart a sales tax, consumption will go down. Now we can't calculate how much it'll go down. Matter of fact, it could go down more. Now there's a circular funneling problem here in that the higher you put the consumption tax, the less consumption there is, making it necessary to have more consumption tax, to increase the tax, which lowers it again. So there's a math problem here that we have no data on and no way of calculating whatsoever. Also, think about this for a minute. If, the only way to balance this out for the middle and lower income wage earners is to send out a check every month for about $600. Well, that check coming back from the government for $600 every month is craziness because the money going in does not come out equal. There's a 20% friction. So for every dollar going in, there's 80 cents coming back. So we're losing money in the process of funneling it through the government, instead of just leaving it in the pockets of these individuals the way we should based on our flat tax model. Finally, and most importantly, with a fair tax, you will find that there will be a black market growth in this country like you've never imagined. Think about it for a second. How many people buy off the internet to avoid paying a county or state tax? Now multiply that times 1,000,000, because with a 20% tax, what would you go through to maybe avoid that 20% burden on a purchase? You'll see vans parked in alleys all over the country selling things out of the back of them. And that only funnels money to gangs, organized crime, and terrorists. Although the fair tax on face value seems like a practical idea, in reality it has a whole bunch of unintended consequences. That's my thoughts on the fair tax.